Damn, you made the A-list?
Here we are. Look, ain't no more hesitation. It's always the ones who invalid who trying to seek validation. Your excuses recycle, no wonder you feel like your time is wasting. No wonder you feel like you always waiting. It's all lining up for me, you ain't play your part, no wonder you feel like your time is fading. So I ain't got no time for these wanna be friends.
Man, what's up, man? Are y'all tired of getting denied for things like homes, credit cards, cars, apartments, things like that? Man, y'all need to holler at my boy Xavier Clark at Clark Prestige. He gonna get you right. You tired of not getting enough money on your taxes? Xavier Clark, get you right. Have it done right. Get you more money on your taxes. Get you faster. Get rid of all them collections on your credit. Whatever you need. Holler at Xavier Clark at Clark Prestige. What's good, man? It's your boy Rail from Really Rail Podcast, man. You know, back in my old little set, you know what I'm saying? Back with A-List Studios. So, as y'all can see, I'm solo dolo today. I ain't got nobody, don't nobody love me. You know what I'm saying? But the grind don't stop. One thing about it, I can't make nobody believe in this more than I do, you know. Hopefully someone I'll find another co-host. But until then, what I can do is go live on Facebook. So my YouTube watchers, bear with me for the moment. Damn, I know what I could have did. What's up, y'all? I ain't got no co-host today. I need y'all to go live with me. I need y'all help. Since my cameraman don't want to talk to me from behind the mic. Gonna be my first real episode live. Man, first off, I want to say rest in peace to Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? He died. I think that was that Tuesday, or was that Wednesday? Tuesday. He died this week, the day before yesterday. I know that. So that was Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Takeoff, bro. Anybody that was around in, you know, around 2013, man, I was in college going to UAPB. No, take that back. I wasn't in college no more. I've been dropped out by then, but I was going to UAPB, man. That's about the time. That had to be around the time Versace came out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really just a huge fan of that song, but that album, that tape that had Handsome and Wealthy and all that, I was here for all that, man. And for my YouTube viewers, man, y'all bear with me. When this drop on YouTube, y'all bear with me, man. I'm trying to get the live together. Bear with me. Once again, since my cameraman don't want to talk to me. Shout out to my boy A-List, man. Shout out to my boy Black Chris, who was supposed to be up here, but he stopped answering the phone. But no, he couldn't hear. So back to what I was saying while I wait on viewers, man. Takeoff was, you know what I'm saying, to me was the best lyricist in the Migos. You know what I'm saying? I say Quavo was the one with the hooks. And Offset, I call him the total package, you know what I'm saying? Because he can rap, he can do the hooks like he did with Bad and Bougie, then he turn around and, you know what I'm saying, make a song with J. Cole. So I call him the total package. But Takeoff was the one, you know what I'm saying, that really got on the beat and rode the beat, you know what I'm saying? It was riding. Y'all get on live with me for the podcast, man. Let's talk. I ain't got no guests. See, I'm by myself. I need Facebook to be my guest today. If you support me, jump on there. Y'all see LeBron. That's so crazy. My cameraman is watching the live, but he won't talk to me in person on the podcast. How do I look at the viewers on here, man?
So I got a question for you.
What's up?
Talk about how you feel about Halloween this year and how weird it felt of everything going on in the world today.
I mean, to be honest, Halloween is always weird for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like the type of person that, I like the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? Trick-or-treating, I ain't never get to do that, but, you know what I'm saying? It makes kids happy to go trick-or-treating and candy, but, you know, the world we living in, you got people, you know what I'm saying, they got to test their kids' candy and do all that type of old shit, man. To be honest, I feel like if you got to do all that, man, is it really worth it?
That's what was really big for me this year is back in Detroit, it was within an hour of people going trick-or-treating, a kid got poison candy and got sent to urgent care.
This year?
Just this year, within the first hour of trick-or-treating starting, there was a kid sent to emergency off a piece of candy. You know what I'm saying? That was poison. So to me, it just feel like every year the world gets darker and darker.
See, what I will recommend if you do celebrate Halloween, I don't think when I have a family in my adult life, I'm an adult now, but when I have a family and I have kids, I don't think I'm going to be with the trick-or-treating and stuff, but the little school events or, you know, having a little event at your house, you know what I'm saying, and you bought the candy and you can provide, you know, throw little parties, you know what I'm saying, do stuff like that. That's cool, man. But really, if you ain't going to trust strangers on a regular day, you ain't going to trust strangers to give you no candy. So I don't even, you know, Halloween, you gonna take them down the block and just grab some candy from anybody. And not to say that shouldn't be something you should be able to do. You should be able to do that, but you know what I'm saying, you got some weird people out here, man. That's messed up. That happened to that little girl.
That's really messed up. So in my household, you know what I'm saying, we allowed our 16-year-old to go and participate, but we let him know that, you know, don't bring no candy home. Like, that's not, you going out for having fun and putting on a costume and enjoying yourself with your friends. It's not about the candy.
Is you gonna get them some candy though?
We bought him candy.
Oh, see? Y'all good. What's up, Raven? Ask me some questions, man. I'm gonna answer them on Really Real Podcast. Y'all got some questions for me? Just pick my brain. Thoughts on anything. What's up, Joy? We got an iconic episode coming out soon. Me and Joy. Iconic, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody did this. I'm going to spare y'all the details because I want y'all to watch it. But ain't nobody did it.
So, how long have you been into the podcast game?
Like, personally doing it or, like, you know what I'm saying, just into being in podcasts?
So, how long have you been doing it?
I only been doing it for a little over a year. I started April 2021. April 20th was the first time I ever shot a podcast. 4/20/2021. I'm gonna get back to that question when I answer this. So I had my first podcast. I came up with the idea in 2018, and then I was playing around because I was trying to be a perfectionist. and it still didn't come out right. But you know what I'm saying? I started.
But from where you started to where you at now, how do you feel about your growth? Look at your set. You had T-shirts out. You know what I'm saying? You got people coming in town and out of town to come to your podcast.
Man, I feel great about it. I mean, I always knew one thing about me. Yep, justshorthair.com. It's gonna be an ad in the video. Don't worry about it on YouTube. But no, I always felt like out of all the stuff I wanted to do, one thing I could always do at the highest level is talk. You know what I'm saying? I can talk. I used to get in trouble for talking in class. I used to, like, when I first discovered a podcast and I seen Joe Budden and I seen 85 South and all that, I'm like, dang, that's all I got to do. Like, I kind of wanted to get in radio. But in radio, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of scripted sometimes. You got to stop and play music. A podcast, all I got to do is sit and talk and give my opinion and without nobody there to challenge me, you know what I'm saying, for free. Oh, that's right on my alley.
So we got questions from the live.
I appreciate that.
Someone asks, should Halloween be canceled?
I don't want to say Halloween should be canceled because, you know what I'm saying, I know you got your people that love traditions, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say it should be canceled. Because at one point, Halloween was a fun time. You can't, you know what I'm saying? If you let one, you know, certain weird people stop everything you're doing, there's a lot of shit that should be canceled if you're going to look at it like that. I, for one, not going to celebrate it. You ain't going to never come to my house and see ghosts on the door and shit like that. Like, none of that. I'm never going to celebrate Halloween. It just, it don't interest me. Like, when I say I don't like scary movies, people are like, oh, you so scary? I'm like, no, I'm not paying the movies to jump, to do this holiday, to do this 10 times. Why am I paying for that?
So if you're not a scary movie watcher, then what kind of movies do you watch?
I mean, I mostly like comedy. You know what I'm saying? I want to laugh. Ain't nothing, laughing is the best thing you can do. I like comedy. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch an action movie. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch a hood movie. I'm really getting towards, like, not caring about too much about that. But, you know, mostly I'm going to watch a comedy, though.
So you have a few posters on the wall behind you. And I'm sure every last one of them means something. So what's the one right here in the red, white, and black that got pain?
What's up,
What
bro?
does that mean to you?
Joy, I feel the same way. I have no interest in being scared. I'm damn sure not going to pay nobody to scare me. Like, for real. So pain, he just asked me, why do I have pain up here? Ken, I FaceTimed you, nigga. I want you to host this with me, but I got you next time. But he asked me why I got pain. Pain is a character from Naruto. You know what I'm saying? He was the villain. If you watch Naruto, you know, I ain't watched Naruto until I became an adult. But he damn near looked like he was the main villain. He's not the main villain if you continue watching it, but yeah, that was how his character was presented. And what I liked about him was he kind of reminded me of, you know, he was like like how normal people think. Like, you know what I'm saying? His agenda was to bring peace, but he had a bad motive. It's almost like Thanos from, you know, Marvel. Like, you know what I'm saying? He felt like if you know my pain, then it'll stop, you know, certain things because you know the same pain that I went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, so within the show, you know what I'm saying, if you watch how he grew up, you know, his whole family was killed. You know what I'm saying? He lived where war was going on at. Like, he lived in the middle of war. So, you know what I'm saying? He felt like, okay, I'm gonna push back and show y'all how that feel, you know what I'm saying? To bring peace. But he was really a puppet, you know what I'm saying? But I liked him. I don't know what it was. It was just how he was, how he stood on business, even his voice was crazy. That man sound like when he talk, he sound like if you wonder what guy might sound like, that's what he sound like. Like, his voice sounded like he was on the speaker when he talked, like he was heard. So yeah.
Okay. And then you got a middle poster. It's about sports with James.
What's up, y'all? I appreciate it, Derek. LeBron and Curry. So now he asked me about my LeBron and Curry poster. The reason why I got this particular poster is not only LeBron is my favorite player, and the reason why I watch basketball, it's this particular moment. So this was from the 2016 NBA Finals when we came back from 3-1 against the Warriors. So it just represents not giving up. Like, I mean, they had one game to win and they put us out. You know what I'm saying? This came from game 6. You know what I'm saying? So he, this like pose and all that came from right after he smacked the ball, you know what I'm saying, got a block on Curry and just let him know, like, you know, you can look how he looking at him like, yeah, nigga, like, we ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not finished. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, man. That just represented, like, not giving up, man. Like,
all right, and last but not least, everybody know that you're a Nipsey fan.
Hey, see the Crenshaw. What's good, cuz? Glad to see you home. I appreciate you on there too. Trying to stay positive.
So give us your spot on why Nipsey on the wall.
Man, Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? He damn near should be in the middle because he represent what I said about both of those people. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, it was more than his music with me. It was more so like his marathon concept that I followed. You know, not giving up, not quitting, and also pacing yourself in life. Like, not just, you gotta think of it, running just an analogy, you know what I'm saying, what you compare it to, but it's like life. It's not giving up, it's keep going, and it's not a race. Just because you passed me, that don't mean you won or I lost. That mean you just got there before I did, but I can still get there. And that was Nipsey's whole thing. And, you know, it kept me going. I appreciate it, cuz, man. I got to get you up on here one day, man. You come up here and tell your story, bro. That's my mission for this, is to put Arkansas on the map. And, you know what I'm saying, let people come tell their stories. Rappers, I like interviewing rappers. I done interview entrepreneurs. Man, y'all keep them questions coming for me.
What's the difference from doing your talk show here and not doing it back at home?
I mean, the difference is doing it back at home, I don't think I would have the access that I need to everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so I went home before to do a podcast, and it's like, I gotta call 100 people just to get a cameraman, you know what I'm saying? I gotta call where Texas, everybody, you know what I'm saying, they ready. They like the dude at the barbershop that just started working there. They're like, hey, you good, bro? You straight? You need something? You know what I'm saying? You need a cut? That's how entrepreneurs are in Texas. Like, they look for me. You see, I came over here for something else when I met you. I ain't come up here to start doing podcasts with, bro. I came here to do something with somebody else, and me and him linked up, and I gotta sit here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it works. Whereas in Arkansas, you know, like I said, I could have did this in Arkansas, but it'd have been like, you know, it'd been hard. And for some reason, the fact that I'm out of town, I feel like people gonna take me more serious just because I'm doing it away from home. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. I appreciate that, cuz I love you, man. I appreciate that, Tay. Oh, yeah, what's up, bro? Ask me some questions, bro. I'm answering here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to get out the box, bro. I had to get out of it. Like, it's I love my city to death, and like I said, I'm trying to put my city on and my state on, but it is a crab in the bucket.
So they commenting on your hair in your posts, right, and your tags right now. Show your hair off for us.
Yeah, I see, Sheree. I appreciate
tell everybody who do your hair.
she in the video, Joy. I know how Joy go off. And it's the Nipsey braids. You know what I'm saying?
Get a person a shout out that did your hair.
Shout out to Joy. Miss LaRonda Joy Davis. Just Joy Hair, justjoyhair.com. You can learn and do what she doing. She got courses. Yeah. Lamar, what's good? I don't like what you said about Takeoff, but I still fool with you, bro. You's a funny man.
Anything you got for us before the year is out? Anything we can expect from Really Real Podcast?
Man, I got some stuff, but I can't tell y'all, bro, because I can tell y'all, I'm going to say this, it's going to be some bigger names up here. Like I said, I got a legendary episode with Joy coming out. It's already done. It's never been done before. Like, what we did has never been done before. And she gave some real game on there. So, be looking out for that song. Yeah, like, consistency. And some bigger names for sure. Like, and let me not say that. Some established names. Maybe that sound better because all them people I done interviewed in Arkansas, they gonna be big too. You know what I'm saying? They gonna shout out to my cousin Quiz, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see him in New York doing this thing. How do you feel about Takeoff, the Passion of Takeoff? Man, I'm sad about it because like I said earlier at the start of the podcast before I, really got live, I've been listening to the Migos since, like 2013 when they came out, and he was like they say Quavo, but I felt like his voice was, and his runs was like Migos. That's why if Quavo and Offset made a song today, it don't sound like Migos music. If now Takeoff was still alive and him and Quavo, they made a tape by themselves, it still sounded like Migos even without Offset. Without Takeoff, it ain't gonna still sound like Migos. So to me, Takeoff dying, the Migos are over. Like, I know they was like already beefing and, split up. But they still they was family, bro. They could have made up at any time. And we would have probably got another Migos album probably 3 to 5 years from now. But now he gone. So it's like the Migos it ain't no more Migos. And, that was part of our culture, bro. They, we had 10 years to listen to them. I mean, ain't too many groups did what they did. So it's like, to see that being over, that's just tough. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, Takeoff had the best punchlines. And, yeah, man, his slippery verse, come on, bro.
How do you feel about Arkansas being seen in the music scene right now?
Bro, I love it, bro. I love it, and I feel like I'm part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Arkansas. We got Quiz. You know what I'm saying? He can, like, we went from seeing him start out, you know what I'm saying, to like he out visiting labels. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around New York. He got a billboard in Times Square, man. Come on. Like, I don't care, like him or not. That's crazy. Yeah, we got Run Down Chopper Boy, man, doing 100,000 views on his video, bro. Like his team said, no promo, no features or nothing. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? He did that. We got Bankroll Freddie, you know what I'm saying? I don't really too much, listen to him, but he the first one to make it out of Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? He really hate him or love him, he put eyes on the state. Turned around and got Ed Dolo signed. You know what I'm saying? We turning up. Well, Arkansas got something to say. Everybody saying Takeoff the best. He was the Migos writer. Yeah. My boy really tuned in. Quiz taking off and putting it on for the city. Facts. I told him to name his first album when he signed The Face of the City, The Face of Arkansas. Because he gonna be the one. He gonna be the one to really represent Arkansas without putting the next person in. You know, he ain't gotta holler about. We already had a first, cool. We got that out the way, so we ain't gotta hear that. I was the first one to do this. I was the first one to do that. He gonna be the one to really put eyes and come back and get people. You know what I'm saying? Take people with him. You know, he could have went anywhere. He'd be spending his money too. He could have paid anybody to interview. He could have went to Sati and all that. He came and did this interview with me. You know what I'm saying? And I understand we family, but he ain't have to do that. So he shared that he paid for it. Them the type of people you want representing your city. You don't want nobody representing your state. Steady putting down others, telling people to quit sending them music and all that. Like, I can understand that's pretty annoying, but you ain't gotta say nothing. Ask me a question. Ask me about anything. I'll tell you. That's what this episode about right now, man. This is a special edition, Really Real Podcast, man.
Back at home.
Back at home in the A-list studio, man. Hey, set it up, bro. Y'all wanna do an interview with me? Just go to my website. You know what I'm saying? It's like the link to my website pinned to the top of the page. Get on the calendar. Just hop on the calendar, man. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? $100 for the 30 minutes, $150 for the hour. If I fool with you, man, we can work something out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go get that merch too. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Rail from Really Real Podcast. And if you're in tune with the beauty industry, I want to tell you about a special brand. It's called Just Joy Hair, and it was created by Lorenda Joy Davis. Now, she has a website, and if you would like to check out any of her products or book you an appointment for locks, if you're in the DFW or the Houston area, I would suggest you to go to justjoyhair.com. She also has online courses where you can learn how to create your own products and distribute them the correct way. And you can also learn how to become a loctician the correct way. So if you're interested, man, check out justjoyhair.com. Yeah, man. Female rappers underrated. Man, what is you saying? Shout out to my girl Glorilla, man. Glorilla.
They asking female rappers underrated, but they said who you got in tonight's game, NBA.
I mean, who played tonight? I don't know, bro. Who played tonight? Tell me who played, and I'll tell you who I got out the two.
Well, Warriors and Magic right now. Fourth quarter.
I hope the Magic win.
You got Thunder and the Nuggets in the third quarter.
I got the Nuggets in the Thunder game. I know I'm still good for that. Hey, come on, bro. If you want to freestyle, you know what I'm saying? I've been looking for somebody to come up here all day. And now you talking about you good for that freestyle. You great for it, bro. Come up here. Come up here and let us hear them bars. Hey, Brittany, ask me a question, buddy. Because I'm not finna gamble. Yeah, Danielle, come up here, bro. Go on, rep. You're going to have to come with it, though, because they're going to tell you the truth when they watch my show. You know what I'm saying? Go straight. It's all about the hype, though. Mike, I'm going to ignore your stupid ass. You ain't even want to get on live with me. But, man, Glow hard. I don't think it got nothing to do with no hype, man. Because I don't care. I don't know the hype behind her. You know what I'm saying? You can say she hype, but personally, I listened to her and like what I heard. So, you know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. I don't, you know, I can't call it hype. You know what I'm saying? Either you good or you ain't.
We got one.
Here go Kwanzaa, man. Kwanzaa, come get your shirt. It's hung up in the office, bro. Up here. But, bro, Starlito, bro. Starlito. And Dunn Trip is hard together. You know what I'm saying? You remember what they said? Step Brothers, you gotta go get two Waynes. You know what I'm saying? They a duo, bro. You can't mess with them. But I'm taking Starlito, bro. Brittany, let me tell you something, bro. It's cool to have bars and substance. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's categorized, bro. If you want substance, man, you got people to go listen to for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't put that on everybody. Just be happy that she doing something to get herself out of her situation that she probably was in. She doing better in life. You know what I'm saying? Now, what people decide to take from her, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do need music with substance. Don't get me wrong. But everybody not responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, be happy for the girl. Y'all ask me who was better out of Dunn, Trip, and Lito. Y'all didn't ask yourselves. I say Starlito. And what y'all mean lyrically he better? Like, because he say some catchy stuff. He say stuff that make you say ooh sometimes. That's cool, bro. But Lito will say some stuff that you got to go back over what he just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different type of lyricism. Like, y'all so stuck on like that Lil Wayne type. Somebody said a cool metaphor. That's cool, but who make y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Like, Alito will say something that you ain't even catch. Until the third time you heard the song, you be like, oh, you gotta put it together. Like, that's a real deal lyricism. Exactly. Lito come from a deeper place. Yeah, Lito, man. Bruh, it's almost like a, you know what I'm saying, Tupac and Biggie thing where you got Dunn Triple will be the. Now, I won't even compare them because Lito way more lyrical than Tupac. I'm going to just leave it at that, bro. Like, they both lyrical, they both cold, but Lito is just, it's a different vibe, bro. I agree, Sherrill. Derek, get off here with that. No, she's not finna hit your line. Get off here with that. Ghost is dead as hell. Don't get on here with that Ghost ain't dead stuff either. For my YouTube watchers, bro, if it ain't like it on Remnant, bro, they asking me different questions on my Facebook Live today. That's this special edition of Really Real Podcast. Just ain't have no guest today. So, you know, bear with me. But Ghost dead as hell, boy. That man Ghost got shot in the chest and fell off a 50-foot catwalk. And y'all think this man alive. If he is alive, his neck broke. They both cold, but Lito come from the soul and rapper, you can feel this lyrics. I agree. How do you choose the topics to discuss with your guests? Well, really, when I have like normal guests, like somebody that just coming up here chilling with me, I just look at what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? And if I know my guests, I know the type of stuff that they can talk about. Like, I'm not going to bring a female up here and sit up and talk about sports all day and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to do that. I kind of know who I'm dealing with. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had some topics for today. I've kind of been throwing them in there, but, you know, I felt like it was some stuff that anybody could talk about. But, yeah, that's how I do it now. When I do interviews, I ask them questions that's going to help people get to know who they really are and why they do what they do. Dude said Ghost only alive in the metaverse. Hey, Quita. What's up? So I started watching Power. Power ended after Ghost died. I want to come to Texas and be a guest. Listen, if I had $1 for every time somebody said that, let me shout Black Chris out again. I'm looking at the camera when I say this. Because you ain't answer the phone for me no more. And I don't like that. I understand you was cutting hair. But we tried to wait on you, buddy. Shout out to Xavier Clark, man. Clark Prestige Financial. You know what I'm saying? Go get your taxes done. What's up, bro? What up with it, bro? How do most men feel about the show P-Valley? So me personally, it's a cool show. You know what I'm saying? I watched the first season and half of the second season. But let me go and say this, I am not homophobic. You know what I'm saying? There's gay stuff in every show. There's gay stuff in Power, and I still watch Power. But P-Valley is too over the top for my eyes. Personally, it's too over the top for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that that's not the only thing going on in the show. But the show is not good enough to me to keep overlooking it. Power's so good, you can overlook a couple of gay scenes in Power. Personally, for me, P-Valley is not that good for it. And, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. And no, I would not be watching season 3. For real, I don't travel much, but I do plan to come down and I'm gonna hit you up for sure. Hey, you know how to reach me. You know how to reach me. Let's talk mental health. Well, let's talk mental health. You know, that's my specialty. You know what I'm saying? I don't got all that. When I say specialty, I don't have all the answers, but I have a good understanding. Let me see how much time we got, man. Okay. Come on, let's talk. I got 20 minutes left for y'all, man. I'm dedicating this episode to my followers, and y'all need to watch it when they get on YouTube too. That all y'all was part of this. Yeah, it's a lot of explicit scenes, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, apparently they making their money. Me not watching P-Valley ain't hurt nobody's pockets. So they gonna continue to do their thing. And I seen it was when they took a long time for that second season came out, it was a big demand. So yeah, they gonna do great without me.
All right, we got a question from the audience.
All right, what's up, Trill?
Do you think therapy actually helps? I've always been skeptical about sitting in front of a stranger and telling them everything deep about me.
Okay. So my answer to that, Sherelle, is yes, but it depends because, okay, let me say this. Therapy helped me, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you got to stop looking at it like you sitting in front of a stranger. Because, I mean, yeah, you are, but you still sitting in front of a professional, you know. A doctor that operates on your body, they strangers too, but you will let them do surgery on you. You know what I'm saying? So let these people get inside you. And one thing about it, a stranger ain't got no motives, no hidden motives. A stranger ain't got no, you know, they ain't got no reason to go tell your business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know each other. Only thing they can do is sit there and listen and give you feedback on what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, them being a stranger don't mean nothing. Like I said, your doctor a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody you deal with, these people got degrees. Now, still, it don't work for everybody, but, you know, some people mental health is deeper than others, but it helped me for sure. You know what I'm saying? I was able to get a lot, especially as a man, you know what I'm saying, who have to hold stuff in all the time and, you know what I'm saying, like, try his best not to look sensitive in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was good to sit in front of a therapist and just to unpack everything, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff she helped me with, but a lot of stuff I was coming up with things myself having epiphanies and all type of stuff just from talking about it. Like, I sit there and tell her something and then think like, oh, this is why I'm like this, or this why I'm, you know what I'm saying? Just letting it out, like, do that much for you. So, yeah. We all need therapy. Yeah, I appreciate y'all asking. Damn, I'm stuttering.
Do you believe sex is therapy?
Sex? I mean, if that's what you need, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, Robert Thicke got a song called Sex Therapy.
I asked that question is because it's a stress reliever. And it's also can be used as a workout to help with your body. And a lot of times, stress causes a lot of things. So we talking about mental health. Do you feel
it could be therapy, but at the same time, you gotta look at it like, you know, sex be some people issues. You know what I'm saying? You got people that sex addicts. You got, you know what I'm saying, like. I don't know. I guess it depends. It depends. I can't really just say. It depends on what your issue is. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't put that much into sex where they even relieve stress. And you get that over with. She said sex is not therapy. It's a stress reliever. Hey, listen. I just do it. I just do it. I don't think about all that. So the feedback they give you, how can they give you legit feedback if in fact, they don't know you? I've been to my friends, I write it out, and it still seems like the feeling don't get lighter. So how would they feedback different? Well, first of all, let me tell you this. Going to therapy is not going to get rid of your mental health, and it's not going to heal you. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the process. It's part of, you know what I'm saying? You said what?
It's a part of guidance.
Yeah, it's guidance, but it's just like, it's just a step in the process of getting healed. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I could put it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was talking about the marathon. That's just the first lap. You know what I'm saying? You still got things you got to do. You got to still go home and work on yourself. You still got to, you know, make sure, you know, you got to fight them issues. Talking to somebody is only putting them out there and getting it on the table, getting it out of you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, them being a stranger or whether it be your friends, it don't matter. Hey, Mom. Meditation is a great tool to battle depression and anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I done meditated before. You know. Next question, man. Come on, bro. I'm on camera too, man. Don't have me sitting up here, you know, sitting in silence, man. Next question. Next topic.
I got something for you.
What's up?
And it's funny too.
Okay.
Why is it so much a big debate about Apple and Samsung? And all the difference is it's just two different processors.
I think it's one of those things that's like music, bro. Like with music, like whoever made something more popular. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you ain't hearing no rapper rap about no Samsung. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me a song where a rapper talk about his Android. You know what I'm saying? So, and at one point, that just little stuff like that will put Apple over Samsung. Most Samsung's users or Android users that love their Android, that defends Androids, they have one and always had one. You know what I'm saying? Most iPhone users, including myself, you know what I'm saying, came from iPhone after seeing someone else have an iPhone and started, like, you know what I'm saying, liking it. It became a trending thing. So
we got something on here that says society, laugh out loud, lyric.
Yes, that's basically what I just said. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear no rapper talking about their Android. They talking about iPhone. But y'all be saying some good stuff when y'all try to defend yourself about the tools y'all got with y'all phone. But man, I can't deal with okay, I disagree with you. What's that? This iPhone trash and police. They said because some Samsungs are better than Apple cameras and etc. But people just want the blue messages. Girl, ain't nobody. You think I got this phone for a blue message? You know what I'm saying? It's just I like it better. You know what I'm saying? I done had both. They got iPhones is, you know, a lot of people complain that iPhone be the same thing every time they upgrade, but Android, that'd be irritating for a phone to have 60 new features every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to keep upgrading your phone. It's all a trap to keep you buying this stuff. So, man, as long as you can talk, text, get on social media, that's all that really should matter. He said almost the same argument between Xbox and PlayStation. See, no, that's a difference. That's a difference because I can literally tell you, I can give a legit answer of why I like PlayStation better than Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, the first thing was, it was cheaper to, you know what I'm saying, have a PlayStation because, it was cheaper to, PlayStation you didn't have to pay for the internet back in the day, you know what I'm saying? PlayStation had way more games. You know, they different companies, so they don't make the same video games. So, all right, let's bring this iPhone conversation to. Let's wrap this iPhone conversation up because hey, I'm sticking with Apple. Let's go and wrap that up. People gonna like what they like. What year did Lil Wayne say that? You can't even really count that because Wayne probably got an iPhone and a Samsung. Knowing him. But I like how you know what I'm saying, you came with your, Frankie, I said let's wrap this up. Don't get unprinted again. There's 13 people on here, man. Ask me some questions. What this button do? Oh. What you got for me, man, Water? I want to say something real quick, and I'm gonna keep this short and simple because I ain't trying to mess up nothing I got going before I, you know what I'm saying, that it happened, man. But like, I hate how they doing Kyrie Irving right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just suspended Kyrie Irving 5 games for sharing that movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate that because I'm gonna answer that after I say this. The reason why I don't appreciate that is because it's just crazy how in less than a month we saw two black people, you know what I'm saying, being on the verge of losing everything, you know what I'm saying, over what people make seem to think is anti-Semitic. Now, Kanye said what he said, so he suffered the consequences. But and Kyrie did share that video, so he suffered the consequences. But it's just how quick and how hard people coming into them. It's like, damn, we ain't black people gonna get that treatment, bro. Somebody say something racist about a black person or do something racist, it takes time, and they gotta do a whole march, or folks gotta act crazy, you know what I'm saying, protest just to get a little justice. But you say something about them Jews, you finish. Unless they ain't even give you a whole week. It ain't even been a week and you finish. And, I find that crazy. And I'm going to leave that at that. You know what I'm saying? I find that crazy. From day one to now, how would you rate the success of your podcast? Where do you see it going? Damn, she came with a question. And how you plan to get there? And do you sometimes feel that loss? So I rate the success of my podcast from a scale of 1 to 10. I would say an 8, because number one, it's still going, and I get more views, and you know what I'm saying. Like, for me to have just started, I'm doing like incredibly well, and I already had future stars up here. You know what I'm saying. So I think I'm doing a good job. Where do I see it going? It's gonna be. I mean, you saying Gilly the Kid signing that $100 million contract? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to be up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get to where Gilly the Kid at.
You got 2 more questions. How do you feel about the NBA player Brittany locked up overseas?
Hold on. Let me finish her question. Where do I see it going? Yeah, that's where I see it going. How do I plan to get there? Consistency. And do I sometimes feel at a loss? Well, you know, I ain't even, what I'm doing right now, this was just, I thought of this idea 2 minutes before the camera started rolling, you know what I'm saying, to go live with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't even get a reliable person, you know what I'm saying, to sit up here and talk with me. I had a podcast co-host who you know what I'm saying, did everything for, man. You know what I'm saying? I gave this man my platform. I brought this man to be a part of my platform. Y'all seen me put him on my logo, shouted him out every time, had him up here with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did photo shoots together, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never did nothing like that before he got around me. You know what I'm saying? Then, and, you know, got him onto the culture, but, you know what I'm saying? Look what's going on with that now. So, yeah, sometimes I feel a loss, but, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Paul? How do I feel about NBA Brittany locked up overseas? You know what? I ain't gonna answer that. I got an episode you can go check out, you know what I'm saying, with me and Nero. Me and my homeboy Nero from 9. Go check out that episode for me. You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, I'm gonna go wrap this part of the session up, man. I appreciate y'all getting on live with me, talking with me. So basically, y'all my Facebook friends. Y'all was my guest today. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I didn't have nobody today. But, you know, it was last minute. And it's all good. So I appreciate y'all. And this episode will come out on YouTube. Please share and go watch. You know what I'm saying? Help me run them views up. I'm out. All right, and YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate my Facebook guests for jumping on this with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some good things coming up, man. I just want y'all to know, bro, I'm going to be more consistent. This grind don't stop. You know what I'm saying? If I have to sit up here by myself, you know what I'm saying, and just let y'all look at my merch, this is what we're going to do. I'm sorry I ain't looking at the camera too much. I was looking at my phone, but it's all good, man. So this is your boy, Really Real Podcast, Really Real TV. We out. What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Really Real Podcast. Man, as y'all can see now, I got merch. You know what I'm saying? T-shirts. I got sweatshirts, you know what I'm saying? With the Really Real Podcast logo. I got the Really Real TV logo. I still got the Arkansas Raised Texas page shirt for the Arkansas people in Texas. So, man, if you want to get some of my merch and you want to support Really Real Podcast, I just need you to go to my Facebook page, that's Terrell D. Johnson, or my Instagram, Really Real TV, and click the link in the bio. It'll take you to my website. And once you get on the website, all you got to do is purchase my merch today, click that picture, or you can go down to the little T-shirt logo and, you know what I'm saying, purchase from there. Support Really Real Podcast.